Look at this amazing, melty, gooey, stretchy cheese. It makes your mouth water, doesn't it? Hi everybody, this is Hiba from Delicious Kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to make this very easy, very simple, delicious breakfast that will never fail to impress. So, let's get into it. First off, I started by grating the cheese. I'm using a local Turkish one that melts really well, but use any cheese that you prefer and that you would eat on its own. I also decided to add this interesting stringy Turkish type of cheese, but like I said before, use any cheese that you like. Anything will do as long as it's cheese. Then I went ahead and I chopped up some parsley just to add in a little bit of freshness and green in there. But if you don't have parsley, or if you prefer something else, you could use that. You can use chives, you can use dill, you can use green onions, whatever you have on hand, whatever is available to you, use that. Then into a bowl, I cracked 4 eggs. To the eggs, I added salt and pepper, of course, and I also decided to season them. I have a mix of herbs that I can use on salads. It's basically similar to Italian seasoning, so it's got basil in it, it's got thyme, it's got rosemary, and I like to add this to salads normally, and sometimes I add it to my eggs as well. It gives a little bit of delicious flavor in there. You can skip it if you'd like, or you can add 1 herb or 2, it's all up to you. I prefer to have that in mine, but like I said, feel free to skip if it's not something you like. Then I gave it all a very good whisk until everything was very well combined and the egg yolks and the egg whites were well incorporated. Then in a pan on medium heat, I melted 1 tablespoon of butter, and then I poured in my egg mixture and immediately covered that with 1 tortilla bread. You want to make sure that all parts of your tortilla is touching the egg, and that's why I pressed it down a little bit and then I let it cook. You want to cook it for about 3 to 4 minutes, or until the egg has cooked for the most part and most of it has stuck to the tortilla. As you can see, I'm not very good at flipping it, and when I did, parts of the egg that had not yet cooked fell under the tortilla while I was flipping it. But like one of my favorite chefs likes to say, you never let the food win. So I just took that out and I added it to the center of the tortilla, and then I proceeded to the next step, which is to add in the cheese mixture. I added the cheese in there, I added quite a bit, and at this point you can add in whatever you like. So if you've got some cooked vegetables on hand, you can add those in. If you've got some tomatoes, bacon, ham, whatever you want. And I also added in the parsley, and then I folded it. It took me quite a bit of a struggle to fold it because I overfilled it, but that was okay. And then after folding it, I covered it and I lowered the heat to medium-low, and I let it cook for 2 minutes to get the tortilla crispy on the outside. Then I flipped it and I covered it and I let it cook on the other side for another 2 minutes just to get the other side crispy and to make sure that the cheese on the inside melts. And that was it. I took it out and look at how gorgeous that is. Isn't that beautiful? I sliced mine in half because I wanted to show you what it looks like on the inside. And look at this. It is so delicious. The eggs were perfectly cooked, the cheese had melted, it was so ooey and gooey and delicious, and I think that this breakfast never fails to impress. The flavor is amazing, the way it looks is great, the tortilla is nice and crispy on the outside, soft and gooey on the inside. You have got to make this. So I hope you give this recipe a try soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button if you like this video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more easy and delicious recipes. Thank you. Bye-bye.